Hey guys, Aaron here. Welcome back to Psychedelic Normal. Or the channel, I guess I could say. I don't know. Leave whichever you want down in the description. But I finally have enough space that I can start recording again. Because on my long videos I was finally able to copy over there. So today, this is what we're going to be working on. You ready? Let's do this. So, this is the server stack. Shown it off before. It looks a bit different than before. Also, there's a little bit of reorganization. It was originally over there underneath that window. And there weren't as many servers. So, I'm going to go over them once again as kind of an update. Alright, we'll start with the top down, I guess. So this is Perry 8. I've talked about it before. With the last video, you can see its screen is scrolling. Yeah. See, it says Perry 8 on there. It says Dig in there, but remember, I did switch cases between this one and that one. It doesn't have it doesn't have an operating system on it. And it needs RAM. Whenever you boot off, it'll try to go off the internal RAM, which is 256 megabytes. Not a whole lot. So I can't run an operating system until I get RAM. It also seems to be having SCSI problems too. But you can see it is hooked up through Ethernet. Let's see, I can do that still. Yeah. And there's a CD-ROM drive here along floppy and all that. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be using this thing for yet. I still have time for that though. This is Vile, as you can see. This is my main server. It holds all of my data on these 3 drives right here. This is the one that I reviewed before. It had 6 fans in it, but now it only has 2 because I put 2 in here and 2 in there. Don't ask me why I put 2 in here. I don't know. I guess just for a place to put the other extras, because I put the other 2 back in this one. So yeah, you would know what's in all of these because Seagate Cheetah, Drive 0, Drive 1, another Seagate Cheetah, and then Drive 2, Maxter Atlas, and you can see there's Perry 8's logo on there. Wait, does the other one not have the other logo? Oh no, it does. Yeah, Dagon. I did have Vile labeled on that one, but for some reason it fell off. And then this one has a DVD-ROM drive, along with this as well. And I pretty much told you everything about this server before, when it runs Windows Server 2008 Enterprise Edition with 6 gigabytes of RAM. And it runs pretty smoothly. I mean, yeah. So you do this as well. Yeah. My main server. And there's this one. This one's Dagon, even though it says Perry 8. It's dead. I tried starting it. It's still having bad server management errors. So this thing's probably unfixable. It doesn't have anything in it. I just have these in here just for storage. It's a Seagate Barracuda SCSI drive and a Quantum Fireball IDE drive. And this thing is just a spacer. A removable spacer too. See? I think there's supposed to be a filter that you can put here, but it doesn't have any. Yeah. It's for air control, mainly, but most people just empty caddies. And this is also a DVD-ROM drive, it just has black on there. Yeah, and it's obviously not plugged in. I don't see why it would ever be plugged in. all of these, if you should know already, your Dell PowerEdge 2650s. Eventually, if they all do work, I'll tie them all together somehow. Oh, yeah, I should mention, I did get Dell Open Manage to work on this. For those who don't know, it's for remote access and all that. So yeah, this is a sorry for the chair noises. This is a Zura. It's a Dell PowerEdge SC1425. And it's not working. I think it might be a processor issue, but I don't have a replacement processor for it. So that's on a list of things I need to get for all these. I made a review on it, but the video got deleted. So yeah. And there's a Hitachi drive right there. Obviously I can't get to it. I would make this my main server if it was working though, because it's 64-bit and it's quieter. Except for when you start it up. When you start it up, it screams. Yeah. It works quite well. When it was running anyways. Yeah. And this is my Sony AIT 1300. AIT is Advanced Intelligent Tape. And it is currently not working. Because it's having errors. And I originally said I wanted to sell this thing, but I can't do that yet. Not until I fix the errors. So I will have to tell you when I finally get this thing fixed. I'll post an update on that on YouTube, so watch your feed for that. Yeah. Let's see, there's a file. There's my PC that's not running, not plugged in or anything. And then there's my network switch, which has all of the patch cables running here. Let's go the other way. You can see on this side all of their labels. See, Dagon, file, you can't see it very well, but it's in, I think it's in pencil. And Perrite. And Azura, you can't see it very well. And the other one says Lib81. Then there's the back of my computer. And the back of all the others. And the power squid. So yeah, I'm going to show you a very quick startup of these. Both of those. This one won't load the BIOS for some reason. I mean, it'll go in the BIOS, but it doesn't like the BIOS right now. So, yeah, here we go. This one's an emergency. And so is that. Alright, just making sure of something. Maybe I'll tell this one actually seemed quieter. Like, this one seems to vibrate a bit more. Oh, sorry. Just trying to turn the light off so you can see the screen. And I did update the BIOS, because for some reason we were running revision A17, so I did get a BIOS update. Now it's on, I believe this is the latest update for the BIOS, revision A21. Let's go F2, because I don't want to boot. I'll boot it some other time for you. I'll probably do like a jump cut or something. So yeah. Oh, that's loading. Type the password. I can't tell you what the password is. Obviously. So yeah, Adaptec AIC. The SCSI controller. SCSI and RAID controller, actually. I did unplug and replug that one just so the screen would shut off. It's not that I have a problem with that screen being on, it's other people think that if the screen's lit, it means it's on, which is not true at all. They're all on running one power supply. But even with it plugged in, like, the other one's purely for redundancy. So yeah, there's the RAM, 6144, or 6.44, I think. Maybe is how you... 2020. Yeah, for all this time, it has still kept the date and time. Alright, CPU info. Must be a 533 megahertz. And the processor, they're clocked at 3.66 gigahertz for both of them. So that's pretty good. Both single core, so a little unfortunate, but it's okay. Boot sequence, hard drive, integrated devices. Embedded RAID controller, so you can go from SCSI or RAID. I have it set to SCSI just for right now, because I'm not real big on RAID, and I still have a bit to learn from RAID before I can really do anything. Like RAID Shadow Legends. I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding. I will never say that again. System security. But yeah, edit server management. See, front bezel chassis. That's like that giant metal dell thing that you can stick on the front of them. None of these came with that when we got them. Yeah, front panel LCD, you can go from user defined to default to none. But I've set the user defined. So first line would be Vile, and so I change this sometimes. So yeah, I'm gonna just put the path, I guess. So yeah, and there's escape like that. PCIX. So yeah, bus 1 has 2 slots on it. Bus 2 just has the 1. All PCIX, unfortunately. So save changes and exit. Give it a second. So yeah, it's like 8 in the morning if you couldn't tell by the title. And yes, I did press enter utility mode. It's not horribly loud, I mean, you get used to it after a while. There was a time when we ran every single one of these, I think except for this one. Except for that one, but all of, like, these 4, we all ran at the exact same time, all day, every day. Except for at night, I think. switch. Password, once again, I won't show that. The Adaptec thing, it'll scroll through this part faster because the drives have already spun up. Seagate, Maxter, and whatever that last thing is. It'll show the remote access controller information. Yeah, it doesn't have a utility partition, so it won't run. Yeah, the overflow error means there's too many errors to be displayed on the screen, so you have to go into Open Manage and look at it. So yeah, I mean, obviously it's not file/drive, it's file/ the name of the drive, which I won't put up on the video, for obvious reasons. Yeah, very quiet now. Period 2650. I want to change that, but I can't. Because I can't get into the BIOS. Yeah. See if I can. Dang it. One of them is off a little bit. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Why did it do that? Fine then. And I can't really get to that one. It's really loud. And it's early in the morning. Yeah. This is about as much time as I have on the recording. Also, volt minus 12. Tell me what that is, please. I have to go now. I'm almost out of recording time on here. Afterwards I'm gonna have to do some file transferring. And since my laptop is dead, I won't be able to edit. I mean, I'll try, but you know how it is. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for today. Stay tuned for next time. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice day.